So we're just coming in to, we're on the Blackpool, with NorthernLines electric route. We are driving the 6.32 Lindsey or refinery colas to colas or Ribble rail. Drive a pair of colas class 56 locos with a rake of loaded TS tankers. Check sidings at Preston Docks. Go away! So our first stop point is about 3 miles away, and then 3.5. It's a really short drive for this one, but I just thought this would actually be something quite cool to look at. And we've got a lot of tankers on the back. That is interesting, that lot. I thought that issue was patched. And it's patched as soon as I do that. Even more interesting. Hey, it's something I'm particularly objecting to at the moment, or having issues with. But yes, this is, so we're on the approach from Lostock Hall, which this was left in to pave the way for further extensions into Lancashire, I believe, if memory serves from reading the SOP. Power off. I'm just get a nice step on brake application. I'm going to say this part of the route feels really, really different to anything I've driven before, and I don't know why. It just feels, yeah, I don't know, it just feels very different. That's some of these assets I recognise from West Highland Line, those trees and that bridge. Oh god, step 2, step 3, step 2. Let's just grab an actual screenshot this time so I can use it for the thumbnail. So this is, I guess, part 2 of the first log video, except we're using the hood in this drive. Because LEB's a noob. Oh, 319. Hang on, does my branding work on 319s yet? Yes, it does. Brilliant, I fixed it. I forgot to reinstall my 319s. I don't know what happened. Something somewhere went rib, basically. There we go. Power off. I'll brake off. Set 35 limit. The train's not that long. It's quite cool, this journey. I've got 15 limit coming up, so I'm not going to accelerate. Yeah, I've got the feather for the turn. A bit more brake application. I've always wanted to go down to the exchange sidings down here, because I remember watching one of Nodrog's videos, and he goes here and there's a 56 there, and they actually used so the Ribble colas Ribble rail is actually exchange onto a preserve railway, and the preserve railway uses the sentinel shunter that they have to move the to trip the tankers from the exchange siding over to the unloading point, which I just found really quite cool. Let's go external camera and have a look at it. That is an interesting issue. So there's only a few routes to do this here where I can glitch under the map, and as much as there's things that are substantially more concerning and more complicated. Just never been able to pinpoint. Yeah, that's got branding as well now. Brilliant. Been able to pinpoint sort of why the issue happened. I think I'm missing assets because of the colour this has gone. Yeah, definitely missing assets. Oh well. Yeah, it's only a little while. Here we go through a tunnel. wow, this is overgrown. Shooty. Okay. Ocean electrical supplies. If this animates open, I will be so impressed. If they've effectively created that as a custom level crossing, I'll be really mega impressed. Apply 3 wagon handbrakes. Duly noted. This is the point that we're going to down here. Oh, they've got a sentinel. It's the Eastman's colon. Rip. Actually, what's my collect factor doing? Yeah, I love the older diesels. I make them as thrashy as possible. Fun fact: this was actually the first BR order for a mixed, so for a freight only locomotive of the Class 56. Because Brell was really busy, they had to have them built in Romania. And then they brought them to the UK and they went, yeah, they're really bad, had to rebuild them again. Because outsourcing! I've got to say, since the AP enhancement came out, I thoroughly enjoy driving these things. I'm just going to use this excuse to drive a bit faster. I know we're descending under a single amber because, well, yeah. I love the detail of the overgrown track there. That's the kind of stuff I do try and recreate when I do route upgrades and route patches. And to answer that question directly, the ones I'm working on at the moment are East Mids Coal, which is going to... The problem is I'm trying to rebuild it without using too many assets. But yeah, it's just getting difficult. But yeah, to give specific information about my content creation, at the moment it's on pause because I just don't enjoy doing it. And I don't want to put a time scale when I'm going to come back or if I'm going to come back. Answer is yeah, probably I will, but when, that I don't know. I like this barrier over here. That's what I was after. Oh, it's loaded. There we go. Is this the DTG artwork? Yeah, Pacer, Genesis, Pacer, Deltic, GG1, Bill. Yeah, Duff. So it's train nicknames basically. Interesting. Glitch. So I think that shooty thing, that'll be a custom asset that they've created. So that'll be an interesting one to. Is there any way I can? What if I send it on the bridge and take a screenshot? That's not a bad one, go. can tell this obviously used to be 2-track. I believe it's a bitumen load point here. What's interesting as well, Lindsey Oil Refinery is actually just south of Grimsby. But they take it across the country to Preston before they load it onto a ship. Just shows that a little bit, you know, a little bit extra speed does justify the cost sometimes. So if you think if you put it on a ship at Grimsby, you would have to go down the bottom, round Dover, down around the south coast, round past Penzance, and I forget what the actual name of that area is. I want to see what they do with this. Because if this animates open, yeah. That is freaking amazing. I know it's such a basic little thing. Well, comparatively basic. So that overgrown stuff in the middle of the road, it would be good if that could go. Yeah, it's opened up here as well. But yeah, the overgrown stuff in the road, if they can get rid of that, then this route's honestly stunning. Yeah, let's speed up a bit now that we're largely across the road. Surprisingly few people walk into the side. The reason I'm accelerating, even though the tail end of the train's still on the road, surprisingly few people walk into the side of a running train. A lot of people get hit by the front of it. Oh! Trousers. Oh well. What have we got down here? Hey, little sentinel. Wait, do they actually have the Ribble Railway? Let's see how far the detail goes down here. That's so cool, they actually do. It is awesome. That I wanted to you know, have a scenario on. I'm assuming the fact that the platform here is missing is more to do with how far away it is rather than... Oh! Trousers. Skirt. This way, pay attention to where your train's going. Just reverse out of here. Yeah, in that arrival instruction it probably would have said, be advised, manual switching in effect, or dismount the cab here to switch your points. Luckily it's only one point that needs throwing, but still. Let's see if I can use rheostatic braking on this thing. In real terms, the 56s would have melted by this point, but it's a fun way to control your train, to wrap it off the blocks as well. Look out the difference. That one's obviously been through a refurb quite recently, compared to the one I'm driving. There we go. We'll just stop in exchange siding number 3. Anyway, this has actually been really awesome. I've thoroughly enjoyed driving so far. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video as well. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to I say subscribe, and I'll post more when I do. Anyway, guys, thank you all so very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, Bella. I don't know where that came from. Don't ask. This thing with me talking after the outros, the idea is you actually hear the outro and you don't just go, oh, she's done, and exit before saying the outro. I probably misjudged how long I've made it on this one, but eh. But yeah, that Sentinel's quite cool. There we go. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.